Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today I'm covering the 2025 edition of the Sioux Valley Model Engineers Society Trains at Christmas show. This show is held every November, the weekend before Thanksgiving. So as you can see behind us here, there's still work to do out in the wood yard. But you know what? Let's go to the train show.
Yes.
Hey.
That's a video, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Lots of stuff going on opening morning. The BSB railroaders were here with us from Des Moines, Iowa with some T-track modules. And of course, DSED, Dakota Southeastern Division of the NMRA, had its L-gauge models,
Sunday,
HO scale modules, and T-track running once again. When I complained about the seeming endorsement of flying hot air balloons near thunderstorms, Jim reminded me that the thunderstorm clouds conceal the mechanism that suspends the balloon and turns it gently. Jim also commented that the modules made in the community education class that the division is running are being encouraged to come back for exhibition at the show by the students. These are beautiful modules. The DSED has come a long way in 10 years. The Sioux Falls Lionel Club was back again with their 3-track Lionel setup. I was invited to speak at the show in the place of the late South Dakota Railroad Museum curator Rick Mills. These are big shoes to fill. I spoke at 11 and 2 on Saturday on the subject of the history of the Burlington Northern's branch to Deadwood and how I intend to model it. The Otter Valley guys were up from Sibley, Iowa with these T-track modules in this beautiful Christmas-themed portable N-scale layout. The Wisconsin and Michigan Railroad Club had their beautiful HO scale modules on hand for display again. These modules have a heavy mining and steel industry focus. There's always at least one nice length BN train running on the layout. The Johnson boys were back again with the layout that travels by Honda CRV and some T-track modules. Gary corrected me by saying that he'd modified the racks that his layout travels in. They now fit in the new CRV. This layout is approximately 36 by 84. The rock in the scenery is from tinfoil molds. The trestles are scratch built. I'd be lying if I didn't say that I especially enjoy being approached by viewers of the channel here on the Black Hills and Eastern Railroad. Regrettably, I ran short of time and was unable to capture everything at the show. I think the thing that I enjoy the most about these shows is the chance to catch up with old friends and new. So since time was so limited to the show, I did not get a chance to do much shopping, but I did get a couple of items from the list, or at least one here. This Kato SD38-2, I have plans for this for a project. I showed you this on the channel quite a little bit ago, and you might be able to guess on what I'm going to do with this, but it will not stay Union Pacific, I'll tell you that. And then I picked up kind of as a rabbit hole purchase this insulated boxcar. This is probably what most people would consider a beer car. This is similar to that Eel River models that I was showing here this spring. This is an exact rail model, I believe, and judging by the reporting marks on here, the RBCS, this was probably a car that was in the pool in the Coors Brewery in Colorado. RB standing for short for RBL, insulated boxcar code, and CS being Colorado Southern. Then I got a little bit of a souvenir. You guys remember that we were in San Luis Obispo and Santa Barbara this spring, and I'll put a link to the channel here. We've actually visited a caboose that's on display at SLO, very similar to this one, and I do have a Southern Pacific engine, believe it or not, that this would be appropriate with. Then some paper here. A guy gave me a couple of pieces of paper here, and this is an employee timetable from a long time ago, I believe in 1913-ish. This is Sioux Falls and Watertown Railroad. This is between the South Dakota Central and the Great Northern. I guess Watertown and Sioux Falls Railway Company was maybe a wholly owned subsidiary of Great Northern, if I've got that right. Whatever. And then a book here, Rails Across the Prairie, southwestern Minnesota, basically. And then finally a calendar by my friend Ross. And this guy is an amazing photographer. He'd run circles around me if I would even try. He'd still run circles around me, and gorgeous color in here. He's the guy that posts weekly, it seems like, on the local Facebook group with stuff that's just mind-blowing, really. And stuff from around South Dakota, southeast Minnesota, Iowa, and places like that. If anybody's interested in picking up a calendar like this, let me know. IM me or DM me through, I got my email address on the channel here. I can put you in touch with Ross. So here's where we're going to pull the pin on this particular episode. I hope you liked the content here. If you did, smash that like button. I hope to see you again at another train show coming up, and we'll see you later. Thanks, guys.